Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Today we are in our 6th day of basic maths class. Till now we have done lots of tip and tricks and various topics related to maths. And today we are here with a very interesting and important lesson, that is ratio and proportion. If you haven't seen all of my basic maths classes yet, then please go and visit and see all the 5 days classes that are very important to enhance our basics of maths. Fine. We are approaching towards advanced level. Just we are in 6th day of our maths class, basic maths class, and we have studied lots and lots of maths tricks. So without any delay, moving towards today's class, ratio and proportion. I have another announcement for you, that is Vedic Maths course have started. Vedic Maths course have started, which is free of cost. That is 25 days course. You can go and start that course too. That is very important. That is very important class, and it will help you to enhance your maths knowledge too. So don't forget to watch those class also. So let's start ratio and proportion. You might have seen in various places that 5:3, 2:3. So these are all the terms expressed in ratio. Fine. These are all the terms expressed in ratio. It can be written in fraction, that is 5/3. This can be written as 2/3. So this is how we write proportion, and that can be expressed in fraction in this form. Fine. So now this is ratio, and most of the questions related to ratio are which is bigger. These are some of the questions which are mostly asked in exams, that either 3:7 is bigger or 8:9 is bigger. So what you have to do is 3/7 and 8/9. You can write it in this way, as I told you. Now you cross multiply. First, always you will start with this. So 3 nines are 27. You will write it in first place, and then you will multiply it with this. 7 eights are 56. So you will write it here. Now clearly it can be seen that 56 is bigger than 27. So we can write that 8/9 is bigger as compared to 3/7. Taking one more question. If asked which is bigger, 1:2 or 3:2, then what can be done? 1/2, 3/2. We will cross multiply, but one thing needs to be kept in mind, that first always we will multiply this, and we will write it first. 2 ones are 2. Fine. Then we will multiply this. 2 threes are 6. So 2:3. So this is bigger, 6 is bigger. So 3/2 is bigger. Fine. So this is how we do this to find out which is bigger. But problem arises when we are told to find out which one is bigger. For example, 2:5, 3:7, 8:9, and 4:7. So in this place, when you are told, then cross multiplication might be difficult. Why? Because when you will multiply, see in these numbers, within 2 cross multiplication you got this big number. When you will multiply 4, then the number gets larger and larger. So this process is not applicable for this big numbers where you need to find out which one is bigger. Question is same, bigger, which is bigger, you need to find out. So here what you will do, these are some of the tricks which you need to follow. So firstly, you will take two numbers, 2 by 5 and 3 by 7. 2 by 5 and 3 by 7, and then you will compare. Like the way we compared, 2 sevens are 14, 5 threes are 15. So which one is bigger? 3 by 7 is bigger. So we will remove this 2 by 5 because that is not required now. So we will compare with 3 by 7 and 8 by 9. Now in between these two, which one is bigger? So moving with same question. So 3 by 9. See, let me again start so that no confusion arises. First we will take 2 by 5 and 3 by 7. Fine. Now 2 by 5 and 3 by 7, when you will cross multiply, then 2 sevens are 14 is to 2 sevens are 14 is, and now 5 threes are 15. So here we can clearly see that 15 is bigger. It means 3 by 7 is bigger in between these two. But we need to find for all. So now we will take 3 is to 7 and 8 is to 9. Fine. 3 by 7, 8 by 9. In between these two, first multiply this. 9 threes are 27. Then this 56. Now this is bigger. 8 by 9 is bigger. So we will take 8 is to 9 and 4 is to 7. 4 is to 7. 8 by 9 and 4 by 7. So 7 8s are 56 is to 9 4s are 36, right? So now we can see that 56 is bigger. It means 8 by 9 is bigger. So therefore 8 by 9. So therefore 8 by 9 is bigger. So therefore 8 by 9 is bigger. So this is the way we find out which one is bigger in ratio. Fine. I hope things are clear. Now moving towards another question, which is, if A is to B is 5 is to 6 and B is to C is 4 is to 3, then find A is to B is to C. Then find A is to B is to C. So in this type of questions, what we have to do is, we will write A is to B is to C. Fine. Now we will write A and B, 5 and 6. Fine. And B and C is 4 and 3. 4 is to 3. Fine. This is clear. And the space, the remaining space, we will shift this number here. That is 6. We will shift this number here. That is 4. Fine. What we did is, it was 5 is to 6, 5 is to 6. Now this place was empty. So what we did, we shift this number here. Fine. And we will, number near to the empty space will be shifted. So 6 are shifted here. And in the similar way, here it was 4 is to 3, B is to C, B is to C is 4 is to 3. So we had an empty space in this here, so we will shift 4 here. Fine. So 4. Now we will multiply. 5 4s are 20 is to 6 4s are 24 is to 6 3s are 18. Now all the numbers get cancelled out by 2. 5 2 10s are 2 12s are 2 9s are. Now since all these three numbers can't be divided by one number, so this is our final ratio. So this is our final ratio. So A is to B is to C is 10 is to 12 is to 9. Now let's do one similar question with four numbers, that is A is to B is 4 is to 5, B is to C is 2 is to 1, and C is to D is, for suppose 2 is to 3 is to 4. 3 is to 4. Fine. Now we will write A, find out A is to B is to C is to D. Fine. This is our question. Now we will write A is to B is 4 is to 5, B is to C is 2 is to 1, C is to D is 3 is to 4. Fine. Fine. Now we have empty space here, so we will shift 5 here. Now again we have empty space here, so we will shift 5 here. In the similar way, we have empty space here, we will shift 1 2 here. Here we will shift 1. Here this is 3, so we will shift this 3 here. Now again we don't have empty space, we have empty space here, so we will shift 3 here. Fine. So I hope you understood how to shift the number. So now 4 2s are 8, 8 3s are 24, 5 2s are 10, 10 3s are 30, 5 3s are 15, 5 4s are 20. Now this 3 numbers goes with 2, but this won't go with 2. Sorry, yes. And this 3 numbers goes with 3, but this won't go with 3. This 3 number goes with 5, but this won't go. So this is our final ratio. So this is our final ratio. Fine. I hope you understood. Now let's move on to some problem sums. That Shyam buy a So in this type of questions, we are told that Shyam buys a rice at the rate 24 per kg. He buys two type of rice. One type of rice cost 24 per kg, and second type 1, type 2 cost 18 per kg. Now question is, at what ratio should he mix? In what ratio should he mix so that he can sell it at 20 per kg? Fine. So ratio needs to be known. A is to B needs to be known. So here we will use rule of alligation. Rule of alligation. This is used generally during mixture. Fine. This is used during mixture, that at what ratio should we mix. In any this type of questions we use rule of alligation. For type 1, that is 24 per kg, and type 2, that is 18 per kg. These are two types, and in this rules of alligation we need to know that and we are told that we need to sell it at 20. So in this rule of alligation, it is stated that one number needs to be less. This is the required number. Fine. So one number needs to be greater than this and one number needs to be smaller than this. So when this is fulfilled, then this rules of alligation is applicable. So here we can see that 20 and 24. Fine. This is smaller and this is bigger. This is bigger and this is smaller than 20. So here this is clear. Now in rule of alligation, what we do is we will subtract this 2 and answer will be written here. 24 minus 20 is 4. So we will write 4 here. And here we will minus this 2, 18 minus this, and answer we will give here, that is 2. So our ratio is 2 is to 4. 2 is to 4, or 2 ones are 2, 2 twos are 4. So ratio is 1 is to 2. So when we will mix one portion of this rice, type A rice, and second portion of type B rice, then we can sell it in the price of 20. I will show how. See, 24 rupees rice, we will, how much we will mix? 1 kg. This is 1 kg, and we will mix 18 rupees kg rice. 18 rupees per kg, we will mix 2 kg. Fine. So we will have 24 plus 36, that is 60. Fine. Total number of rice is 2 kg plus 1 is 3 kg. So that is 20 per kg. So when we will mix proportion of 1 is to 2, then we can sell this rice in 20 per kg. Fine. So this is how we do this type of question. More questions are there related to this, which arrives mostly in our exams. Generally they are of alloy, like if alloy of gold and silver. If an alloy of gold and silver, there are two type of alloy. Alloy of gold and silver. There are two type of alloy of gold and silver. Type A is 30 per kg, and type 2 is 50 per kg. Fine. Now it is told that in what mixture do we mix this so that we can sell it at 40 per kg. So now we will use this alligation rule. Here, when we will minus this 2, we will get 10 here, 10 ones are 10, 10 ones are 10. So 1 is to 1. So when we will mix this 1 is to 1, then we will get we can sell it at 40 per kg. So this type of questions there are plenty of questions related to this mixture. So here we will use rule of alligation and we can perform this type of question. Now moving on to another question. Another type of question. Moving on to another type of question. So see, we have another question that A, B and C has 2800 rupees, 2800 rupees, and they are distributed in the form of 2:9:3. Find total number of total amount attained by each. It means that total there are 2800 rupees is distributed to A, B, C, but not in a equal proportion. They are given in a proportion of 2:9:3. So now we need to find that how much amount did each one of them got. So here we have total amount we have total ratio. So first what we will do, we will add them up. So 2 plus 9 plus 3 will give us 14. So let's take the ratio attained by, or the amount attained by each is 14A. Fine. So 14A, that is total amount, is equals to, total ratio is equals to 2800, that is total amount. So A is equals to 2800 divided by 14, or that is equals to 14 2s are, that is 200. So A is 200, that is ratio for 1. Now we have 2. So 2A or 2 is equals, 2A is equals to 2 into 200 or 400. So A got 400, B got 9A, or 9 into 200, that is 1800, and C got 3A, that is 3 into 200 or 600. So C. Fine. So this is how we take out this type of question. Now there can be more further question that let us know who got the highest amount. That can be equally stated, that can be easily stated with the ratio that 9, B got the highest, and we even got this by here. And you might be asked that what was the difference between the amount gained between A and B, or B or C. Then you can directly minus, subtract it, or add them up as required by the question. So this is how we do this type of question. Now again, a little different question is there regarding ratio and proportion, and we will end this chapter and this class today here itself. But next class will be more interesting, because we will come up with different topic of average, mean, median. So these are some of the important topic which we need to know. So day 7 class will be more interesting than today. A sum of money is distributed to P, Q and R in ratio 11:13:19. Fine. 11:13:19. If R receive 14,400 more than P, then find total amount. Fine. So here what we know what R receive and we know total amount. So P is to Q is to R, that is 11:13:19. We are told that R receives 14,400 more than P. So here we can see that the difference between P and R receives more. So what is the difference? Difference is 8. So 8A is equals to how much? More than P. 1400 more than P. So 14,400. See here we know the difference between 11 and this. Fine. How much more he receive here in ratio 8A, and how much more he receive in sum here, that is 1400. So if we equate this, that can be possible. So A is equals to this divided by 8. So 8 1s are 8, this become 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 64, 8 8s are 64, 00. So A is 1800. So now when we will add this up, because we need to find out the total amount, so when we'll add this 11 plus 13 plus 19, we will get 43. So this into 43. 18,000 into 43. So this will be 204318. 77400. If you want to know the Vedic multiplication which I did here, then you can you can start doing my Vedic maths course of 25 days, where I have taught regarding different multiplication, addition, division, square root, square. So I have we are in 5th or 6th day of Vedic maths class here now. So you can go and visit and complete all the courses. Vedic maths courses have just started. We have only featured 1 or 2 videos of Vedic maths now. So other videos are in row. So stay tuned to my that course too, so that you can excel in maths. So this is our answer. So total amount given to PQR in total was 77,400. So by this we have ended up ratio and proportion. This was a very basics of ratio and proportion. If you want a detailed topic and detailed videos for a single chapter like ratio and proportion, percentage, then let me know in comment box. After completing of this basics math class and Vedic maths course, I have planned to come up with a course where I will explain every one chapter, every chapter's course. I will start a chapter course. For example, I will start a chapter for fraction, where I will teach every details of fraction. For example, I will start a course for ratio and proportion, where those classes will be based on that requirement. For example, some course might complete in 5 days or 7 days. Some chapters might need more than 10 days. Ratio and proportion I will try to complete. I will try to take all those important questions which arrives in our competitive exams. So but for that you need to do one thing, that is subscribe my channel, share this video so that I can get motivated and come up with other different courses and good videos that can help you in uplifting your maths. So till then, bye bye, take care, stay tuned to my channel, subscribe to my channel, and if you like this video, then like and share.